What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Massage Tech, where today I'm taking a look at the Bob and Brad EyeOasis 2. So I've only previously reviewed one other eye massager. However, I have reviewed a lot of different Bob and Brad products, and they have always been overall pretty impressive. And so today's video, I'm excited to take a look at their eye massager, the EyeOasis 2. I'll talk about what comes with this device out of the box. I'll talk about some of the specifications and features, and then I'll provide some of my overall thoughts after using it. So to start off, let's take a look at what comes with this device out of the box. So the first thing you see when you open the box is a small little carrying pouch that the eye massager comes in. It is a gray fabric pouch with a zipper. It has a little small Bob and Brad tag on one end, and it has a little metal hook or ring on the other end. It is a slightly padded pouch, but overall nothing too special to this. Inside of this is actually the eye massager itself. You'll see it folds in half and fits conveniently inside of it like that. Now the massager itself looks like this. You've got white plastic on the exterior. You've got 4-button controls here. You've got the Bob and Brad branding on one side, all white plastic. The interior is sort of a like faux leather slash sort of vinyl plasticky feeling material. It does have this sort of separation between it here. It does not detach in any way. And then you have an adjustable elastic strap on the back. Sort of feels like a pair of ski goggles or VR headset in that sense. So that's what the goggles look like. Then you do also get a USB-C charging cord. It does not come with a charging block at all, but this charging cord just does fit into the bottom of the device just like that, and it's a pretty fast charge. The next thing you see is just 2 little pieces of information. So you have a quick start guide and a user manual, and that is everything that comes with the device. So with that being said, let's talk about some of the specifications and features of this. So first off, this device is going to be something that you're probably going to want to use if you have migraines, headaches, eye strain, or just looking for some general relaxation at the end of the night right before bed. So this has a few different features. This has a compression or air massage. It has a heated function, and then it also has a sound or noise function, so you can just sort of boost that relaxation with it. So in order to turn the device on, you do just long press this power button right here. Once you turn it on, it's gonna automatically come on to the first mode. The first mode in this is gonna trigger the heat, the air compression, and the music. It does have 5 different modes, so you can cycle through those modes just by quick pressing this. So the first mode is what it's gonna come on to. If you go to mode 2, it's just going to be air and heat. Mode 3 is just the air compression. Mode 4 is just the heat. And then mode 5 is the heat and the music. So once you turn this on, the heat does have 3 different levels. They're going to range from 104 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 113 degrees Fahrenheit. When it comes to the air pouches on it, there are 6 different air pouches. So you have 1 on each side of the eyes, 1 on the top of each eye, and 1 on the bottom of each eye. And so when the air compression is going on any of these, it's going to fill both of the side ones, deflate, and then fill both the top and the bottom at the same time. And then the last function is the noise component of this. So it does have 4 pre-programmed sound settings. So there's 2 music settings and then 2 different white noise settings. But you also have the ability to connect this to Bluetooth and use any sort of audio that you want to connect it to Spotify, iTunes, anything you want there. So kind of cool with that. So I'll go ahead and turn it on now. Again, just press and hold this button.
Bob and Brad eye massager is on.
You'll hear it talks to you.
Plus heat, plus music.
It tells you what modes are on. You hear the music that comes on here. So in order to cycle through the different features, the bottom button here is the heat.
High heat. No temperature. Low heat.
So I'm going to put it on high heat. And the heat is just directly in the middle of this. So it's right on your eyeballs. Anytime that heat's on, that's the only place you're going to feel it. It's not anywhere else. I'll go ahead and adjust the air pouches here as well.
Moderate pressure.
So that's moderate pressure,
Strong pressure.
strong pressure,
No pressure.
no pressure,
Soft pressure.
and soft pressure. So I like it to be a little bit more aggressive. So I'm going to put it on strong pressure. And then the last thing is just the volume button here.
Maximum volume. No volume. Low volume. Medium volume.
So you have low, medium, and maximum.
Maximum.
I'll put it on maximum. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on and talk about what I feel. So again, immediately I'm feeling that heat. It's inflating the top and the bottom at the same time. As those deflate, the sides are inflating. And I've got this on decently comfortably tight, and it's providing a good amount of pressure on my eyes, almost a little too much. I'm feeling like it fits me pretty well. As they deflate, it feels a little bit uneven, but it is very relaxing. The music is nice. In order to adjust the music settings here, so I think this is the volume button here. If you long press these, it'll cycle through the different sound settings. So I'm going to try to do that. So this is the second music setting, and it's basically like what I would equate to elevator music. And this is still just squeezing top and bottom, deflate, and then inflating the sides. The heat is staying constant. So let's see the other sound settings here. Just sort of like a rain setting this one is. Another sort of water stream setting. And the music again. So a couple different noise settings on there. I mentioned you can connect it to Bluetooth. I'll just show that here as well, if I can find my phone. So all you do is just pull up your Bluetooth setting, and on your Bluetooth settings on your smartphone, it's just gonna say something like Bob and Brad.
Massager is on. Air pressure plus heat plus music.
So it says Bob and Brad eye massager.
Bluetooth connected.
Bluetooth connected. I can then go to my music. Let's just play some Eminem. So this is on the highest volume. It's not super loud, but the speakers seem to be like sort of on the sides here. So it's not being directed outwards toward anybody else, that they're not going to hear your music. So kind of nice there that it's just directed like that. So cool little feature there.
Goodbye.
In terms of the weight of this, it is 3/4 of a pound roughly. It is 8 inches wide by 4 inches deep by 1.5 inches high. It does fold in half. Again, you've got the case. It does have a 15-minute auto off setting. So after 15 minutes, it's just gonna automatically turn off. You can just go ahead and turn it back on. It doesn't have, even though it has the Bluetooth compatibility, there's no app or anything to be able to control this. And honestly, that wouldn't be very helpful anyways with your eyes covered. The price of this is $50, which I think is pretty fair. And with the holidays coming up, could be a good gift for maybe even a stocking stuffer. I don't know if that's too expensive for a stocking stuffer, but I think it's a pretty fair price for what it does. It's not overly premium in its feel. It doesn't have a ton of different features and capabilities, so I think that price point is pretty fair. It does also come with a 1-year warranty. A few of the things that I really like about this, I do like how powerful these air pouches are. On the one other eye massager that I've tried, it's a little bit weird deciding where you're actually feeling them. These you actually do feel, but I do think because they do get so aggressive, it might be a little bit too much for some people, so you might have to adjust that down. I think the music on it is nice. It's just a nice little relaxing feature, but I could probably do without it, honestly. The better part of the feeling is just the massage itself. And then just some criticisms or maybe things I don't think are really needed. The case, I think, is completely pointless here. If you're gonna be traveling anywhere with this, I think it's small enough you could just stick it in any sort of bag. I don't know that having this really adds anything other than maybe protecting it from the elements a little bit. I don't think that the feel of it, I mentioned this a little bit, it doesn't necessarily feel super premium, and I think a lot of the other Bob and Brad devices that I've tried in the past have felt on par with some of those really expensive competitors, and this just doesn't necessarily feel that way to me. The strap feels good, but the material of whatever this is just feels kind of a little bit cheaper. But overall, the massage, I've got nothing bad to say about that. The only thing I guess I would say is that sometimes when it was deflating, it felt a little uneven on my face, and I don't know if that's just how I was wearing it or the shape of my face, but something I noticed there. But overall, that is just a quick look at the Bob and Brad EyeOasis 2. If you guys have questions about it, please go ahead, drop them down in the comments down below. I will do my best as always to answer those. Otherwise, if you like videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you know when new videos are up. We got the holidays coming up, so I'm gonna have a lot of new reviews coming up before Black Friday and before the other holiday season here. That is the Bob and Brad EyeOasis 2 eye massager. That's a review. Enjoy your recovery.